Impacts of the Tech Act by Arthur Rafus for EDU 620. Instructor Kathleen Lunsford. February 9th, 2015. The Assistive Technology Act. A bit of history. As far back as 1879, the U.S. Congress passed the first federal act to benefit the handicapped, specifically blind students. The act to promote the education of the blind provided the funding that led to many advancements for the blind, including embossed books, an apparatus for the blind students, textbooks in a variety of media, including Braille, large type, electronic, and audio recorded, as well as devices for writing Braille and talking computer hardware. What is the Assistive Technology Act? The Assistive Technology Act was passed through Congress with the intentions of promoting assistive technology and its services to those people with disabilities. The Act's purpose is to provide assistive technology to help achieve equity in our schools, places of employment, and our everyday lives as human beings. Assistive technology, removing the barriers to education. Assistive technology, access and progress for all. Wait, what is assistive technology anyways? Assistive technology is a term covering a wide spectrum. Immediately one thinks of computers, but assistive technology can be something as simple as this, a pencil grip. Technology is rapidly growing, and assistive technology has evolved with that growth. Although we are still using pencil grips, today's assistive technology can give a voice to those who cannot speak, and words to those who cannot see or read. Assistive technology, or AT, has raised the level of independence for many, in and outside of the classroom, giving those who need it a chance to participate in and have more control of their lives. These devices and adaptations increase the involvement and reduce expenditures associated with programs and activities that facilitate communication, ensure independent living and functioning, enable early childhood development, support educational achievement, provide and enhance employment options, and enable full participation in community living and recreation for individuals with disabilities. From the Assistive Technology Act. Modern assistive technology. Promoting AT? What does that mean? The promotion of AT and the legality of the Act itself ensures that those with disabilities get access to assistive technology. Grants and other funding is given to state governments for the purchase of AT devices in schools, workplaces, and other various programs. This funding not only helps those who need AT, it also drives the market for AT, thus driving future innovation of AT. How do I use AT? First, you must assess the student's/person's needs. What is limiting them? Speech, hearing, sight, movement, a combination of all of them? Sometimes you will not be able to know these things unless you shadow them in their daily routine, much like a teacher, aide, or a nurse would do. In fact, these people are the best resources to talk to when regarding an individual's limitations. When these limits are identified, the next step is to find out how technology can help overcome these limits. Start with what you already have available to you. You'd be surprised at how much a laptop or iPad can do for your needy students. Look to various agencies for help and guidance regarding your students' needs. There is an agency for nearly every disability, and the Assistive Technology Act was put in place to help these agencies deliver AT to your students. How I've used AT. I have several students who, despite Herculean efforts from special educators, have not been able to learn to read efficiently enough to perform with their peers in many tasks without the help of a teacher or an aide. I have provided audiobooks, when available, to these students, which enables them to get the same experience as their peers, without having to struggle through the reading or feel the shame of always having someone read everything for them. These audiobooks can be accessed to a wide variety of devices such as tablets, computers, and handheld MP3 players. Because I currently work in special education, I am fully aware of the power of AT and am on the constant lookout for new innovations and ways to use AT to improve my students' lives. I use assistive technology nearly every day I teach, from something as simple as a pencil grip to something as advanced as a VisioBook. Our school obtained the VisioBook for several students with vision impairments. This device was purchased by an agency that advocates for the blind and has benefited immensely from the Assistive Technology Act. To get this device in our school, All we had to do was find the agency and ask for their assistance. They came and assessed the student's needs to make sure the purchase of the device was warranted. Then it was ours. I am also aware as an educator that my duty is to reach out and take advantage of the Assistive Technology Act, because my students have a right to what it offers, and it is my job to advocate for their rights. My advice is to reach out and get to know your state's agencies. Every state has an agency that works, through the aforementioned legislation, to help their state's educators, employers, and citizens obtain access to assistive technology. Be an advocate. Verb, to speak or write in favor of, support, or urge by argument. Noun, a person who speaks or writes in support or defense of a person or a cause. A person who pleads in behalf of another. Be an advocate. www.ataporg.org. This site offers links to your local state programs that can help you in getting assistive technology for your students, your coworkers, or even yourself. Follow the link below.